Hello, good evening. As I've often said, Twitter is also my classroom. And today in my classroom, I want to introduce to you a fascinating Twitter account. Not my Twitter account, it's the Twitter account of VenetiaJane's garden. We will go there. Here we are. She does have her own website, so I'm going to be leaving the link for this website in the video description. Let me tell you in advance, she doesn't know I'm making this video. And whenever she finds out, today, tomorrow, a week from now, or if she doesn't find out, what I would hope she would find out, I would hope she would be pleasantly surprised, because this lady has just one of the most amazing Twitter accounts. Why it is amazing, I would let her give you the evidence from what I'm going to read from her Twitter account. But before I get into it, I'll tell you this. I have known of this Twitter account for, I would say, 2.5 years or more. Oh, easily more than that, actually. And I can't recall even one occasion when I did not come off having learned something and be pleasantly surprised and feeling good that I spent a minute to go through what Venetia Jane had shared. So let's go through a few examples. And if she has retweeted some others, I would skip over them, but you can be sure it fits in, blends in very nicely in the timeline. So let's read the first one, and we'll look at the pictures. Legend tells that when the willow tree heard a mother cat's distressed mewling, it reached its branches into the river and saved her drowning kittens. Wherever their little paws touched the branches, catkins grew. A reminder to us all of this kindness. By the way, can you hear that cat outside? It's a total coincidence. Some other sounds also, but there is a cat outside right now. Well, I would say that is some lovely coincidence. Well, this is the first tweet that I am reading with you, for you. Well, another very nice Twitter account. If you are on Twitter, then you should be following this one too. Here's another example. And we'll look at the pictures. Let me do it this way. There. 18th February is the start of Ash Moon in the Celtic tree calendar. In Celtic mythology, 3 of the sacred guardian trees of Ireland were ash, including Bile Tortan, said to have sheltered the men of Tortu from storms for many years until it fell in 8600. Storm Eunice. How timely, and what an interesting story. Imagine looking at the world through stories like these and knowing the story behind the different things that are in your environment. And this is just the last one I'm going to read, but I assure you, I'm just going to scroll through a little bit so you can get an idea, but every single instance is like this. These are examples, very good examples. An angel was tasked to color the world. First, he painted the sky blue, then rinsed his brush in the ocean. When he had finished decorating Earth with his paint box, the last little flower cried, "Forget me not." Again, he chose blue, the color of an angel's eyes. This is from Folklore Thursday. Folklore Thursday, I remember leaving a comment. Here it is. Well, I couldn't say much, just a smile. Beautiful, and thank you. If you want to take a closer look at the image, beautiful. And it's watermarked, copyright VenetiaJane. So these are her own images. Consistently, they are. And as I said, I'll just take you down through the timeline a little more, and I won't be reading, although I feel impelled to read more and share with you more of the things that VenetiaJane shares. But presently, I am just going to leave this near 5.5 minute, 6-minute introduction to this beautiful Twitter account. I would say she deserves many, many more followers, and everyone she has, she totally deserves having followers, as many as she does have. So I'll be leaving a link to her website, and I'll be leaving a link to her Twitter account. Do visit her if you come across this video. Thank you very much for your time, for your attention. Thank you, VenetiaJane. I hope whenever you find out about this video, you will be pleasantly surprised. And if it is your wish that I take this video down, rest assured I would honor your wish. So thank you everyone for your time. Goodbye.